Hey folks, this is your second video dealing with inverses. And this video is all about the 5 interesting facts about functions and their inverses. I'm going to refer to this video quite frequently during class, so make sure that you are familiar with this video. The first interesting fact is that a function has an inverse if it's 1-to-1. And I'd like to talk about the notation. We already know that a function is written f of x. That's nothing new. Inverse function, the notation looks like the following. Now, please do not mistake this little -1 as a power. It's not a power. We read this as f inverse of x. And the thing to note here in this interesting fact is that f and f inverses are going to be undo buttons of each other. That's what an inverse is, folks. It's something that undoes my original function. Interesting fact number 2 is that the domain of the original function is going to equal the range of the inverse, and the range of the original function is going to equal the domain of the inverse. Interesting fact number 3 states that if 2 functions are inverses of each other, for now, let's go ahead and just call them f and g. If these guys are inverses of each other, then f of g of x is going to equal g of f of x. Remember, we had composition back in chapter 2. And both of these are going to end up equaling x. This is how I can test that they are inverses of each other. Interesting fact number 4. If the coordinate xy is on the original function, then the coordinate yx is going to be on the inverse function. Interesting fact number 5 says that the f graph, the original graph, and the inverse graph are going to be symmetric about the y equals x line. So these are the 5 interesting facts for inverses and their functions. Again, bring these to class. We are going to discuss them at length and use these 5 interesting facts frequently in the next few days.